Okay, and I'm going to try in every video to just give you a reminder of where we're at. Currently, we're in the imports list, in a imported list which was weblog files. No, I'm sorry, these are actually meta tags. He doesn't have any weblog files because he has no tracking on the site. That's lethal, as you guys probably already know. And that will change, and that's part of the consultative gig that I've already charged for in dealing with this client. Let's just go all the way up to view clusters. Let's go all the way to the top of the project, the highest hierarchical screen in Kraken. This is the project overview screen, the clusters theme. Click on this, remind you where you're at. Right now you only have one VOMA, vertical online market theme cluster. It's got 31 words associated with it. Those are the interesting keywords. It's actually got more. When you want to expand, you can export this if you want. The competitive URLs that you're seeing there are tied only to the terms that are on there. Okay, and there's 31 interesting, and just a reminder that you can show all keywords to see more than 31. Okay, and showing all keywords will bring a whole lot more. You may decide that the things that are interesting are not what Kraken brings back as interesting, and that's really up to you. And sometimes you will find some interesting things. Okay, like Bach essence. There's something to be said for this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and reiterate some of the things. What I did is after I drilled into the primary terms, I went back and talked to the client. After I took a long look at the site and really took it apart as part of the paid consultative interaction at the beginning, and after I ran some preliminary drills on flower essence, which is what I know that the core term is, and after I looked both up and down the vertical market silo to see kind of all the dots being connected, I knew that consciousness and alternative medicine, meditation, crystals, some of the new age stuff, as well as psychotherapy and fringe psychotherapy, as well as mainstream alternative, were connected. I could see the ways that these general things were connected. And what I will end up doing is probably drilling into vibrational essence. But before I did that, I also had a good idea of the size of the market with some of those keywords. Okay. One thing I would like to say here is that this number, the organic market value, deals with the top 10 positions over the course of 1 year, and the value of each position diminishes as you get down towards number 10 in the search engine. We have an algorithm that configures that. That's why you're going to see this as always being more than the organic rank value max, which is dealing only with the top 2 positions. Let's just insert, and these question marks right here will answer that for you. But in the process of asking him, oh, by the way, the total search market value up here, 536 million estimation, only includes stuff that are larger than a magnitude of 10 within this market. So we don't include the total search market value in your total factor up here for single phrases like fitness and essential if they're an order of magnitude greater than 10. That is going to be lowered to an order of magnitude greater than 5. That means you don't have to worry about this calculation being off terribly when you have a single word like fitness, which has a 361 million value all on its own. Okay, so it's an order of magnitude of 10 for competing pages. If you don't understand that, we can cover that some more. By looking at the website and by looking at this, you now snap into your business advisor mode because you can kind of see how the market is segmented. You can't really go further, guys, with something like this without asking coaching questions, like what does the client want? What is he trying to achieve? And I spent over an hour on the phone with him in a paid consultation. Found out that Bach Flower Remedies has a unusual connection to him, and he needs to change this to Dr. Edward Bach because it's worth more money. And then he might even want to consider siloing for the Bach Flower Remedies, but he has to be very, very careful because he's driving the market. He's not imitating the market. And this becomes very, very clear during a coaching call. If you were just making a blog selling affiliate products, this would be very, very different. You understand what I'm saying? Also, his particular case, the reason he's getting this consultation is because this HTML page, which has no tracking, and he has to email his web designer every time he wants to update content, is being transferred into a CMS system. And I don't even know which one because I don't have the interview until tomorrow. But it's a potentially huge move, and it's over $12,000 for him to rebuild that site. That's not a ton of money, but for a mid to small sized business that has a limited budget of around $30,000 to $35,000 to get these products kicked off, it's a huge consideration. So I end up giving him a marketing consultation in order to help him get what he wants. When we come back, we'll get into the details of what to do next.